Goal Diggers. It's Coach Chaitali here from Team Goal Digger Girl, and I am so excited to be part of the Get Lit series. And today we are talking about the art of storytelling. You guys have heard us talk so much about telling your story, the importance of people hearing about you, getting to know you, right? Like that know, like, trust factor. But how do you tell your story? Have you ever stopped to think about, like, okay, I want people to know more about me, but I don't want to sound spammy. I don't want to sound like I'm trying to convince them I'm somebody. Can you relate? Do you know what I mean? Like, it can be really uncomfortable when you're starting to think of, like, oh, okay, Kimberly, the coaches, they're like, we want to know about you. We want you to share who you are, what you're doing, why you're doing it. But how? And that, my friends, is where the art of storytelling comes into play. Becoming vulnerable, it's a skill set. And when I say vulnerable, please don't misunderstand. I'm not asking you to like have a emotional breakdown on your personal social media channels. I mean, if it's needed, more power to you. But if you're more like me and you want people to get to know you, but you're not comfortable being that open and vulnerable, this is also for you. So come back and listen, okay? Because I understand when you hear the word vulnerability, you can be like, no, thank you, and move on. But in this training, utilizing my strategy or my formula for storytelling will help you showcase all of you without having to feel like you're on social media bearing your soul. Okay, so let's get started. What is this art that I'm talking about? And it really is art. And I'm going to take you back to your school days in a second. But first and foremost, so many entrepreneurs, when they're starting out, or even actually, I've seen some seasoned entrepreneurs also, some of their content feels like they just last minute, they're throwing spaghetti at the wall because maybe you forgot what you were doing, or maybe you forgot you had to create content today. Whatever that reason is, not having an intention. Yes, an intention behind your post often can come across, as someone threw spaghetti up on the wall and you were hoping and you are praying. And this applies to all of us, no matter where you are in your journey, and no matter if you are an online business owner or a brick and mortar. If your caption, if your story has been more of that, I'm going to throw spaghetti on the wall today and let's see what happens. Hey, we're going to fix that. Step one, intention. Yes, you know me, I have to bring the woo into this. Having an intention. What is the point of what you're wanting to share? My point today is to walk you through my formula for storytelling, how to create that story. What is the point? You guys have heard Kimberly's trainings. Are you educating? Are you informing? Are you entertaining? What is the point? That is always going to be the main focus of anything that you do in life, I hope. Like, what is the point of you doing what you're doing? And in this case, why are you wanting to share something? What is the point? And then it breaks down to, like I said, back in your school days, a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning, your caption. You want it to be captivating. Draw me in. Stop. Catch my 3-step formula to the art of storytelling. Would that get your attention? Captivating captions. Now, sometimes when you think of captivating, it can get a little salesy. So if you feel like you're using a lot of hype words, catch yourself and replace those hype words. You can only be so epic. You can only read amazing, life-changing so many times before you're like, no, thank you. Tap in to who you are. And ironically enough, your caption can be your part. It can be part of the vulnerability. I shared a whole training about the art of storytelling in our 6-Figure Business Breakthrough Academy. And in there, I used a post that I created, The Miscommunication of Chaitali Desai, my name. It's vulnerable, right? I went back, I actually came up in my memories and I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder what I shared in this. Why? Because I'm telling you, it's about the miscommunication of my name. So step 1, captivating. Draw me in. Step 2, the meat and the potatoes. What is the meat of your content? The meat of my content in the art of eating the miscommunication of Chaitali was I allowed people to mispronounce my name forever. It took me a long time to actually grow up and earn my name. The meat. What is the point of your post? It's going to come back to that. If the point of your post is to be informative, like mine was, this is where it goes. And guys, I'm sure, and ladies, I'm sure you have always heard me say, if it becomes paragraph upon paragraph upon paragraph, I'm not going to stop to read that. That, my friends, needs to be alive. And don't be scared. You can utilize the same formula for going live. And if you need an even better formula, Kimberly Olsen, actually, the Gold Digger Girl, she has a formula for her Facebook Lives, and she breaks it down even more. Now, you've got the meat and potatoes. You've shared what you wanted to share. Step 3, the end. The key to the end is you want to come back to your point. What was the point? And this is a great place to use your CTA. For me, I am so excited that you guys are learning the art of storytelling, and I can't wait for you to tag us on your social so we can see your story. We can read your story. If you're going live, so we can hear your story. Did you catch my CTA? Tag us at the Gold Digger Girl. We want to see what you're doing. We want to hear your story. If your post is about your brick and mortar business, guys, come in Saturday. We are having a stylist come in so you can accessorize your jewelry with your attire. Get out of the house in 3 steps. How cool would that be, right? What's your CTA? What was the point? Bring it back to my original question. And I know you're probably thinking, man, that sounds so simple. Yeah, that's what I love. If you guys have heard me say it so many times, I am all about the practical, tactical, and keeping it super simple. That, my friends, is the art of storytelling, actually. What was the point? The middle, the beginning, the end. The beginning. Captivate me. Draw me in. The middle. Get to your point. What do you want to share? Are you informing me? Do you have a mom joke that I can use? Are you educating me? What was it? Are you sharing your life? The miscommunication of Chaitali. The meat of that topic was how I allowed people to mispronounce my name forever. The end takes you back to the beginning. What is the CTA? For that post, it was more, hey, this is just the beginning. Showing you I have a lot more coming. What is your CTA? And if you need extra help learning how to put all this together to really dive in deeper, reach out to us, thegolddiggergirl@gmail.com, and ask about the Academy. We have so many more in-depth trainings in there, but today, this super simple formula will help you. And be sure to tag us on social because we want to hear your story. We want to get to know you. We want to be your cheerleaders. Your know, like, trust factor begins with you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I am Chaitali Desai, and like always, I am wishing you a beautiful day.